Hey everyone, this is Daniel. This is my video blog for June the 12th, 2009. Folks, I wasn't expected to make a video blog today. However, due to the events that have happened today, I thought it would be a good idea to make one, just so everybody knows that I am fine and that everything is okay. The reason is that a very strong derecho moved through the Mid-South today and caused widespread wind damage, along with some large hail, flash flooding, funnel clouds, and even tornadoes. Basically, me and friends were monitoring this while it was still in, once I got back home from Ripley, when it was still in central Arkansas, just as it was about to move into the area. And just like I was feeling in my gut, I knew once it crossed the Mississippi River, if it held its intensity, things were going to be bad. And for some people, unfortunately, it was bad. Basically, damage-wise, here in Faulkner at 5:50 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the storm came through. And at its strongest, it produced a 70-mile-an-hour wind gust and blew a branch off of a tree in the yard and threw it toward a fence, our neighbor's fence. Had it been a thunderstorm that was normal, a severe thunderstorm that was normal, if you can ever call a severe thunderstorm normal, one that isn't got rotation in it, then the branch would have fell to probably where my car was sitting. And instead, this storm had rotation in it, so there was enough spin in the atmosphere that instead it threw the branch toward the neighbor's fence instead, which means good luck for my car. But luckily, that's the only damage that occurred here at the house. Was no real damage, just a tree branch that got broken and fell. There were some more broken branches in the tree that didn't fall, but I figure the next storms will get them to fall out or something. Also, there was some more shingle damage across the road to the neighbors on my left, and across the road to my neighbors on the right. A tree branch fell and either hit the transformer or the power line going to the transformer, causing it to spark, causing us to lose power, for the power to flicker on and off about 4 times. However, all it did really was flicker, so we basically held our power the whole time, minus those 4 flickers, which was really surprising given the intensity of this storm. As far as my friends go, one of my friends in Ripley lost his back porch completely. It's poof. And even moved the concrete bricks that were there. And debris all over his yard and stuff. And a friend of mine in Blue Mountain, a big tree fell down and nearly hit his house. Luckily, it did not hit his house. That would have been a very bad thing. But it was rough for a whole lot of people today. An 18-wheeler on Interstate 40 got flipped onto its side near Covington Pike, if I recall correctly. I'm not sure if he was injured. I can't remember. But I know they had to shut down Interstate 40 for a time to clean that up and everything. But most of the damage was either from the damage in winds, large hail, there was some flooding, and there was even reports of funnel clouds and tornadoes around the Mid-South. So it was a pretty rough day, especially for eastern Arkansas, southwest Tennessee, and northern Mississippi. The good news, though, however, is that the puppy's pen held up just fine. They're loving their pen. We put a fan in there. That way, when we spray the rubber flooring down, it'll dry faster. Because if you have a puppy or a dog or any animal, that wants on water a whole lot, it's going to make their paws sore. You don't want that to happen. So, we put a fan in there so when we spray the floor, we can just turn it on. It'll dry off. So that way they won't be walking in water all the time. The puppies are doing great still, thank goodness. They'll turn 11 weeks old tomorrow. And they're just as playful as ever. And I just gotta say, they make you laugh no matter what mood you're in. You can be sad and they'll make you happy. It's just, what can I say? They're just cute little puppies. And you just can't say that they are not cute. Shoot. Those of you who are using my Optimized Sea Monkey builds, I made a personal build overnight while there was a lull. Overnight. Thursday night, overnight, into tonight. Friday. Thursday night into Friday at midnight. Let me rephrase this. I made my build at midnight this morning. Today. Friday. Midnight. And I'm running it. And so far, this build performs just as good, if not better, than the build on June 5th. So what I'm going to do, since there, I believe, appears to be a lull in the action, what I will do is I will create another personal build around midnight tonight. And if this build shows no problems, I will likely make a build for everybody overnight tonight. So hopefully by in the morning you will see a new Optimized Sea Monkey build available from me, which for some people you'll be saying to me, well, it's about time, it's been a week. Well, when things are happening so fast, and you gotta keep your head straight sometimes, and sometimes it's just hard to when you have so much going on. But hopefully new Optimized Sea Monkey builds will be available tomorrow. But I'm going to make a test build later tonight, and if that build goes good, I'll use that same code and make, the build I released to everybody. And so, yeah, that pretty much sums things up. Well, that's about all I've got for right now. I am a tired, but feel like the Energizer Bunny, Daniel Jeter, and I will see you next time.